Hello boys and girls, welcome back to New Zealand, day 19 of this never-ending series of Call of War stream updates. Today I will make a rather brief report about the Battle of Ethiopia, or you could call it the Battle for Africa. As you can see, China, the green nation here, has established a very nice foothold beachhead in Egypt and Upper Sudan, whereas New Zealand, has kind of landed, and there's a real cluster bunch here. What has happened is we've retaken Mogadishu and Harar and Al Zeba a couple of times. I sent scouting cars and commandos, very light scouting skirmishing forces, and there are two what I call Death Stars or 800-pound gorillas, like two large South African mechanized forces. They have everything: mechanized infantry, tanks, anti-air, self-propelled anti-air, and now upgrading self-propelled artillery. So they're fast, they're hard targets, they have lots of anti-air. They really don't have any weaknesses, and they're just running around. And there's another one of them down here by the coast that retook Mogadishu earlier, and then walked up here and came to the coast. And at the coast he encountered one of my battleship flotillas, and now he's under fire. He's taken a little bit of damage, 15% now. So I'm just hoping to wear him down but when he's running around. And I have lost a few level 1 scouting armored cars. Not a big loss, but I consider this a distraction from the invasion of China up here. I was trying to grab some territories here. China wouldn't let me. He prefers to keep it to himself, so I can't build forts, etc. here. Alright, and also I have now finally, I'm saving up resources to do my level 7 fighters, and I'm also saving resources to upgrade my top tier destroyers. In the Pacific, I am reinforcing with more submarines. I found a Colombian submarine here somewhere yesterday. Here, because it's damaged. So he is sending scouts. The talk of peace, I am not sure, I believe, and he's also sending troops from the south northwards. I managed to capture, and he had armored cars. Yeah, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of Colombia talking, and I don't know what his deal is. He says he wants to stay out of the war, but I don't believe him any longer. That's a heavy riff. So yeah, plenty of boxes to pour resources into, but Saudi Arabia is very safe. It's likely that I will lose all of Ethiopia, and as long as I can evacuate and don't lose too many troops and kind of pinprick him and wear his troops down. I suspect he has a lot of other troops sitting around here, and I know for sure South Africa has high quality, good forces down here. Yeah, I'm building up a screen by Madagascar. I have some naval bombers on Madagascar. It's a defensive posture that I have for now. So I guess the next step of the war might be China breaking out here and doing something, but he's pulled back as well, and he's kind of preparing for the next stage of the war. So a bit of a stalemate, day 19. If Northwest moves its navy, that would be dangerous to me. I'm not. Yeah, and Mexico has a lot of navies here as well, so there could be a concentrated naval push any day, and that is something I could probably not fight alone. And I think China is starting to move their large battle fleets with battleships. No, they're keeping it back here. So yeah, I am kind of in the center of all three nations' focus here. whereas China is more tucked away, kind of behind me, and has one front. Well, you could consider this front. Northwest lost its army, but it still has a very powerful navy, and I don't know. It looks like what is this? Wake, Sand Island, and Honolulu would be his first target, and not. It could be Alaska and Siberia as well. So the Pacific is a large ocean. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, a little slight update. I have 16,000 manpower. I'm making 1,500. So this has never been a kind of a bottleneck to me. As you can see, rare materials and goods are, and also food. And also, oh yeah, I have oil because there was a lot cheap on the market. Not because I'm building. Yeah, I just bought up a lot on the market. So I'm resource starved in all aspects. But I realized that my non-city core provinces are the best manpower provinces to upgrade with recruiting stations to increase your manpower numbers. So that is a economical construction factor to long-term gain a lot of manpower. You never know. Maybe you need to replace losses and those 16,000 won't be enough. But I really feel air forces, upgrades, naval forces, submarines, factories, research, manpower factories, they're called recruiting stations. New Zealand is really stretched. I'm not weak, but I could use a breather, improved economic status from what I have right now. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of a fun, balanced, challenging war, and no disasters have struck yet. And I do have naval supremacy around Madagascar for now. I don't think there are large Mexican forces here. Maybe he's focusing his naval forces towards the Pacific, because I haven't seen any more Mexican forces pushing into the Pacific, which would suit me fine, just fine. But I need to increase my naval presence around my core area here so I don't lose it. That would be a disaster. Enough of the harmonica, enough of the streaming, enough of day 19. Please let me know in the comments what you think about the war, who will win in the end. And have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.